Hi there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and for today I will be doing my swatches and review of the new Holo Taco of the Deep End collection. I am not quite sure if this one is limited edition. For one thing I am sure because there wasn't like a special limited edition box, so I hope, like fingers crossed, that these will stay in stock for a longer period of time because these are gorgeous AF. I kid you not. I haven't been this excited for a Holo Taco collection in a long time, but I just love a good flaky, glittery, like all over the place shebang collection like this. So there are 6 polishes in total. They're all very jelly based and they contain a ton of glitter, shimmer, flakies in different like colors and sizes, and oh, they are so gorgeous. I'm just going to swatch these in a random order, so I'm starting off with red, going towards pinks, purples, blues and greens and so on. And my camera was actually struggling a little bit to get these in focus because they sparkled so hard. I kid you not. It's crazy. This first one is called Big Reef Energy. It is a beautiful jelly red with holographic like shimmer and glitter and flakies. They're like not super glittery. They're more like chunky pieces of like flakes or chunky pieces of glitter, I might say. Of course, these are all very thin jelly formulated, so if that is not something for you, just get them for like the shimmer and glitter and flakies in there because they are really gorgeous and they are quite buildable. But another thing I really want to add is just because the base is very like thin and jelly like, and these contain so much like glitter, shimmer, the whole shebang, these dry really fast. I only had to wait like 2 minutes before going in with the second layer, which you can see totally like adds up the oomph. It makes it more opaque. There is still like some sheerness going on, but that's just the deal that you get with these polishes. I actually don't mind it, and usually I am not a big fan of like sheer jelly kind of polishes, but because there is so much gorgeousness going on in this entire 6-piece collection, I would highly recommend to just get them. Like, I love them. I give them like my Femke approved stamp like 6 times in a row. I kid you not. I can't even pick one favorite. I really thought that this one, what a catch, the pink one with like the golden orangey like super beautiful combination mixture of the flakies and the base color would be my favorite, but they all are so unique and colorful, and yeah, I don't know, I can't just pick one favorite. Even though pink is my favorite color definitely for nail polishes to wear, I don't know, they're all really gorgeous. But this pink one, it's like a baby pink base with beautiful golden orangey, almost kind of like coppery kind of looking flakes in there. There are like some very finely milled shimmers and very finely milled glitters in here as well, which is really gorgeous. But of course the focus is mostly on the flakies in this collection, and of course of the deep end it is kind of like based upon like oceans, rivers, waters, stuff like that. I think it is a perfect collection for beach days. Really gorgeous. I do think you can make some really beautiful nail art with these polishes as well. Do something very like magical looking, maybe even like overlay a couple of these polishes, make like a gradient or an ombre, or even create new colors, like mixing 2 colors together. Like these polishes, they are so versatile. You can do so much with them. My head is like overflowing with ideas already, and it's only a 6-piece collection. Like, I kid you not. I think it's a really cool collection. Like, I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm not on Holo Taco's PR list for some reason. They don't want me or something. I don't know. But I just genuinely really love this collection. And I didn't expect that. I haven't been like really like blown off of my socks by Holo Taco in a long time. Of course, they do come out with like really nice, pretty collections. But this one really floats my boat. This color, Don't Be Jelly, it's like a medium towards a little bit of a lighter kind of purple, but then again, look at all of the flakes in here. It is crazy. There are greens, there are purples, there are blues, there's a little bit of like a coppery kind of tone going on in there as well. I do feel like the more you layer this, the more deep the purple will look, but I'd say it's like a light towards a medium kind of purple. This next one, which I will be showing after like the end result of this one, is a little bit of a different kind of purple. And I have to say there's a lot of purple and blue in this collection, which I totally get. Like, look at the name of the collection, like Off the Deep End. There's a lot of like sea inspired stuff going on in this collection, but I really hope that Holo Taco is coming out with more polishes just formulated like these, like super flaky, super shimmery, like gorgeous, but maybe more with like greens or yellows or oranges and maybe some extra pink kind of colors. Because this collection is mostly very purpley and very bluish. But yeah, that's just something I want to put out there. I know that a lot of you out there really love blue and purple polishes, so like, seriously, this collection is for you. But if you're like me and you do love like a lot of other kind of colors, I am really hoping, like keeping my fingers crossed, that there will be more collections like formulated in the same way that these are. But yeah, this next one is called Crashing Out. It is definitely one of those colors that you're like, is it a blue? Is it a purple? Is it something in between? Is it a mixture? No one knows. It is definitely up to your own like perception how you would see this color. I feel like it is a blue with a lot of purple in there, and once again the flakies do help with that. There's a little bit of green flakiness going on in there, I have to say, but there is a lot of like a medium towards lighter purple. So yeah, once again, very bluish, very purplish. I'm not hating it. Next one is called Made Me Ink. This one actually turned out a little bit more purple than I expected it to be, because in the bottle it looks very blue, and there are a ton of like bluish towards green, like reflecting flakies in there. I really thought it would have been more of like a blue, but when I swatched it, I was like, this is very purple. But I have to mention, I'm not hating it. Once again, the flakies really make it very unique. I love that there are some really big chunks in here as well, which is something that might be a little bit more difficult to work with if you don't have long nails. Oh, by the way, I'm actually thinking of shortening all of my nails again, because I actually have 3 shorter ones right now. Like my thumb on my right hand was already short because of a tear on both sides of my nail bed. Then I actually have a tear in my right pinky nail in the nail bed as well. I actually was at work and I had to cut it short with electrical pliers. And I actually filed it down with like a sand band for one of those like electrical sanding machines. It was crazy. And then I also got a nail bed tear in my other thumb. So yeah, that's also the reason why I'm swatching on my pointer finger right now. But yeah, I'm really thinking of just cutting them all short again, starting fresh all over again, just like I did in January. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. But yeah, this color, let's get back to it, Made Me Ink. I think it's really gorgeous, especially if you're into like purples and greens together, because the flakies were very greenish, very gorgeous. Next up, which is also very green, but also gold and blue and teal, and oh my god, it's so gorgeous. This one is called Wait a Minute. It definitely gives me ultimate mermaid vibes. It's gorgeous. It's like a teal, a dark teal kind of base, I'd say. Once again, very jelly, very sheer, and there was like a cat hair like trying to sneak into my manicure, and I was not having it. But yeah, this color, it's really gorgeous. I love the flakies in this one. Like, I pretty much love all of these 6 polishes, but you know, This one really blew me away, to be honest, especially because it's like a tealish, greenish kind of color. If you've been hanging out with me here at my YouTube channel for the last like 7 years or something, you know that green is my least favorite color to wear when it comes to nail polishes. But for some reason, like this teal green kind of color, it has pretty much stolen my heart. I think it's really gorgeous. It is even better layered with a second coat. Just because these polishes are very sheer, it doesn't mean you have to make them like more opaque by building them up with 2 coats. If you're like, I like how it looks within the first, be my guest, definitely go for that first coat. But just to show you what these polishes are capable of, I am swatching 2 coats specifically for this video. But yeah, this was pretty much my entire new video. Let me know what you think about them. They are quite pricey, like $14 a bottle, but definitely worth the money. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and as usual, I hope to see you next time.